Welcome to another episode of SellingMoreHomesNetwork.com. I'm Jerry Rullo.
I'm Scott Stroud.
Hey, welcome to our program here. Today, last couple of weeks, we've been talking about website marketing. Today, I'd like to chat about and just go back and forth on how we can do things on the internet that help us with our search engine optimization.
It's important to be found.
Yeah.
You got a website, you have to get it found, and that means optimizing it for search.
And it's also important that not only that you show up on the first or second page for search optimization, but when people Google you and type in your company name or your name, that they see your name show up often.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things, to start off on this here is responding to blogs. I wonder if you can hit on that.
Yeah, your blogs are great. More people are reading blogs every day, and the great thing about blogs is they have a place to leave a comment, and so that's an important way to drive traffic to your website, because every time you leave a comment and it's attached to your website, you leave a comment from for another builder or on any blog, and then you sign it along with your URL, your website. Well, that's a link back to your website, and search engines look at the number of links that a website has. They give authority to a website based on the number of incoming links that are there. So that's a good way to build the number of links back to your website.
What I do, Scott, is as I put my name, I respond, I put my name, I put my company name, and then I put the website. So I'm putting the name Jerry Rullo, I'm putting the name J. Rullo and Associates or Builder Radio, and then the website.
Mm-hmm. Some websites don't publish that, but many do. And many will appreciate, particularly if you let them know, if you see somebody leaves a comment on your website and you're going to reciprocate the same way, that's very helpful. And so that's a good way to build links.
We've even gotten people that we've interviewed because they responded on our website or our blog, or we responded on their website and they saw what our program was and they contacted us.
Yes, in our last program we mentioned the importance of having a blog as a great marketing tool for you. So you should have a blog. One thing to do, if somebody leaves a comment on your blog, answer the comment. And I like to answer it both on the blog so that others can see that somebody's left a comment and they can see the answer. And I also email the individual and thank them personally for leaving a comment.
Scott, let's just chat briefly about the social networking on the internet.
Ooh, social networking. You've got Active Rain, community of almost 120 realtors. You've got LinkedIn, which is a community that you can build. There are a number, even Twitter is being used in a great marketing sense. People will follow you on Twitter. You leave a little messages of what you're doing right now. The social networking is great because, once again, there's links back to your website, and it's just multiple ways for people to find you and get to know you, and people buy from people that they know and trust.
The social networking, what it'll do is when you do a Google search for Scott Stroud, it'll also show your profiles, so people can even find out about you before they even go to your website.
In fact, if you're a builder, if you're XYZ Builders, chances are that a Google search for XYZ Builders will show your social network, your LinkedIn site, or your Active Rain site before it lists your own website.
Facebook, people think that Facebook is just for kids or young adults, but Facebook is becoming an excellent place to get onto social networking.
Mm-hmm. Yes, even MySpace, which was the original, still a great place, and of course YouTube for videos.
The other social networking thing to look into is post your profile and your company on Zoom Info. Where they could check out a little bit more. People check that out for companies and for individuals.
What a great idea. Yeah.
One other item, and it may sound a little corny to some of our viewers here, but I have found that, and I guess I found this out by accident, by going to Amazon. And if I've read a book or looked at a book and I like it and I read it, I started posting comments on Amazon. Great book. I thought the author knew, was right on target. I liked the thought process. And before long, I started seeing, when I did a Google search with my name, all of a sudden in the company name, it shows that I left comments on Amazon.
Talk about authority. There's very few sites that have more authority than Amazon or sites like that. So if you leave a comment there, you get associated and attached to that, and that can lead right back to your website.
You know, one last tidbit here is when you're doing a Google search, if you put what you're looking for, or if you put your name in, Scott Stroud, but put it in quotation marks, it narrows down the search, where if you didn't have it in quotation marks and you put in Scott Stroud, it would look all of the Scotts, all of the Strouds, and you'd have probably 1 million possibilities. But when you put quotation marks Scott Stroud, it automatically narrows down the search. Or if you're looking for new home builders in Kentucky, put that in quotation mark. Looking for realtors in Minnesota or Minneapolis, put that into quotation mark, it narrows down the search.
Very good. Incidentally, if you do search Scott Stroud in quotes, I'm not the one that's in prison.
Great. Hey, listen, thanks for listening to our quick marketing minutes here. For more information and more tips and programs that we have available, go to sellingmorehomesnetwork.com and take a look at what we have in our bookstore and our audio programs. We have a ton of books from authors on selling more homes. So we have some audio programs, and we have some great downloads.
If you haven't guessed yet, we're all about helping you become more successful and helping you sell more homes.
Thanks a lot. Talk with you soon.